Hey guys, what's up? I'm Justin.
And I'm Richard.
And guys, we're MLB Baseball Blogs, and we like to announce that we have 2 new personal sites that we have. MLB Baseball Blogs is still up and running. We just have our own personal blogs. Richard, what's your blog website name?
My blog website name is called MLBLatestNews.tk. .tk, you probably never heard of it, but it's a free domain thing that I decided to use. But on my site we offer a fantasy baseball section where you can ask your questions and we will answer them, my team, to the best of our ability. And also we have a live chat every Saturday at 12 p.m. noon Eastern time, so check it out. What about yours, Justin? What's yours?
Mine is MLB. It's pretty much of our show name. It's MLB Baseline. It's pretty much what yours is. We'll be having interview segments. We're gonna try to get like minor league players, college baseball players, prospects, you name. We'll try our best to get everything. We'll broadcast them here on MLB Baseball Blogs. We'll just try the best we can. But that is our website. Our links will both be below, so make sure to come check it out. And Richard, it is time for our Prime 9 catchers. You guys, we decided to announce that we wanted to start doing something new. And what we decided is we want to talk about the baseball season, which is 2 days old, going on to 3 days old. And we want to talk about who is the top 9 players at each position. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about. So, Richard, let's have a quick list before we go through all of our, all the stats and stuff before we get into everything on that player. So, who is in our top 10?
Well, in my top 10, I got Joe Mauer at number 1. Number 2, I have Buster Posey. Number 3, Brian McCann. Number 4, Victor Martinez. Number 5, Carlos Santana. Number 6, Giovanni Soto. Number 7, Matt Wieters. Number 8, Kurt Suzuki. Number 9, John Buck. And tied for 9th, I have Carlos Ruiz.
Yeah. Some of you guys are saying that your favorite catcher is not in our top 10. There are some notable players that did not make our top 10 that are somewhat pretty decent athletes. Guys like Ryan Doman, we don't have Yadier Molina, but they are really close. But they are all in our top 20, top 15. We apologize, but these are the top guys who are going to have an awesome season this upcoming season. So, Richard, at number 10, who we got? At number 9, who's our top number 9?
Number 9, I have John Buck. This is a guy coming over from the Toronto Blue Jays with 20 home runs last season. It seemed like everybody in the Toronto lineup could hit home runs. But I think going down to Florida, I think John Buck will have around the same season, maybe 19, 20, 21 home runs. I like John Buck a lot at number 9.
I like John Buck a lot. Being a fan of him playing in Toronto, this guy had come off a monster season. The Toronto Blue Jays was just, that whole roster, that 2010 roster was just a home run machine. Most of it was coming from Jose Bautista. Well, all of it, most of it was coming from Jose. John Buck also has some great home runs too. Richard, is 24 home runs his type of range for home runs this season?
It's not out of range, but I don't think he'll reach 24. I can see 20 to 21 at best. He's definitely developed some more power out of nowhere, it seems. Yeah, in 2007 he had 18, but I think 21 is where he'll, I think that's his peak.
Yesterday, this guy hit a grand slam off the off the Mets yesterday. I mean, I was like, what a great start for this guy to start off the season. So, at number 9, we got John Buck. Who's our number 8 guy, Richard?
Number 8 guy, we have Kurt Suzuki, another Japanese import. And you know, a lot of Japanese imports, they consider like every 10 Japanese imports to be one Ichiro, which is kind of the case. And I believe Kurt Suzuki might be that 1 out of 10. He's a catcher, obviously. He definitely doesn't have Ichiro type average, hitting for like 249 last season. But he's definitely a guy who can offer a lot. He can offer a double-digit home run power, a decent amount of RBIs, can steal a handful of bases, and should bat around 275.
Yeah.
I think the Athletics have a solid catcher down there in Oakland.
Yeah. I like Kurt Suzuki a lot. I'm playing catcher on a club team for my school and in a school league and a club league. So a lot of my friends are saying that I hit like Kurt Suzuki because I can do his batting stance so well. Being a huge fan at the catcher position, all the players in this countdown are my favorite catchers in baseball. Mine is Giovanni Soto. I'm not being a huge fan of him, not being a hater, but back to Kurt Suzuki. Is 18 home runs a good rank for him at home runs, and how well will he do this season? Right now, he's day-to-day because yesterday against the Seattle Mariners, Miguel Olivo, the Mariners catcher who was traded all around in the offseason, ended up his home in Seattle. This guy ran into Kurt Suzuki's ankles at a play at the plate, which Miguel Olivo was safe. How well will he do this season? How many home runs would you have him at?
Kurt Suzuki, I have him at, right now I have him at 15 home runs. That's like a repeat performance from his 2009 season. I think this is Kurt Suzuki's peak, 15 home runs. He could, I don't think he'll reach 20. He might, but I have Kurt Suzuki at 15 home runs this season.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. 18's a good spot to have him at, but he's day-to-day right now, but that's not really going to affect anything. But, Richard, who's at our number 7?
Number 7 is probably one of the most highly hyped young catchers in the game, Matt Wieters from the Baltimore Orioles. Coming off not a great season last year. 49 batting average, 11 home runs, and 55 RBI. I think that this kid has unlimited potential. He's a huge guy. I think he's like 6'6" or something around there. He's a big guy. Just looking at him, you think he's a powerful guy, but his numbers don't show it. I believe that he is capable of 20 home runs. I just think that he needs some more time to mature. I think this year he might have a breakout season, probably hitting around 20 home runs, driving in 70 runs with an improved Orioles lineup. I think Matt Wieters has unlimited potential, like I said, and I look forward to watching him this season.
Yeah, I don't know much about Matt Wieters, so you pretty much summed it up for us. I can't really say nothing because I'm not an Orioles fan. I don't watch the Orioles at all unless they're facing the Yankees. So you pretty much summed that up for us. Richard, who is our number 6 guy?
Our number 6 guy is a guy who won the Rookie of the Year award, and I believe it was 2007. Correct me if I'm wrong. Giovanni Soto. This kid, I believe he's another kid with unlimited potential. It was 2008 he won the Rookie of the Year. My apologies. In 2010, hitting 280 with 17 home runs and 53 runs batted in. But then in 2008, when he won Rookie of the Year, he had 23 home runs and 86 runs batted in. This kid is definitely capable of 25 home runs. 30, maybe. But, he's almost reached his prime. He's, because they consider he's in the middle of his prime. I believe he is a solid 280 hitter, maybe 25 home runs, and, I'll say about 60 runs batted in. A very solid catcher. I like him at number 6.
Like I said before, I'm not being a huge Giovanni Soto fan, but I really like how he plays and everything. I have him at number 6 as well. We have pretty much summed everything up together. Giovanni Soto is a really great catcher. He can block players and stuff, as you're seeing right there against Mike Aviles as he's going right through the legs. So I think he's going to have a great season this year, no doubt about it, with this new squad for the Cubs. Is Giovanni Soto going to win a Silver Slugger this year?
Nah, I don't see a Silver Slugger in Giovanni Soto's reach. When you got guys like Buster Posey, for instance, in the National League, who I believe he's going to hit around 310 this year. I don't think Giovanni Soto can reach 300. I don't think he'll ever develop into a 300 hitter. I think he's a solid 280 hitter.
Yeah. That pretty much sums it up for Giovanni Soto. Who is next on our countdown?
Number 5, another hugely hyped young catcher. He didn't play many games last year due to an ankle injury, but we got Carlos Santana from the Cleveland Indians. I believe this kid is just waiting to break out. Being on the Indians squad, he's gonna pretty much be the face of that franchise for many years to come. Unfortunately for his ankle injury last year, he was only able to play in 46 games. And in those 46 games, he hit 260 with 6 home runs and 22 RBI. I believe he's definitely capable of 15 to 20 home runs, batting around 275 to 280. I really like Carlos Santana a lot at number 5.
I really enjoy watching Carlos Santana. Right now, I'm watching the Indians and the White Sox game, just watching Carlos Santana hit. I think he's like 2 for 3 tonight. This guy is just really, really good right now. I'm just really impressed with this guy. I'm really expecting a great season out of him. I think this is going to be his first full season that he's going to play in most of the games. Richard, is this guy going to be an all-star this year or not? Just trying to think big right now.
All right, Carlos Santana is an all-star. Definitely not out of the question, but we only get a sample of what he can do season in 46 games. I mean, another kid with unlimited potential and a lot of hype. Can he live up to it? I think he is definitely all-star capable. I don't know about this year, probably, but I definitely think he'll develop into an all-star catcher sometime down the road.
Yeah, I say give him at least maybe 3 or 4, maybe 5 years until he fully develops and if he's a power hitter or not. I mean, looking at those 46 games, 47 games last season, with that ankle injury, I didn't really see much of him, but it's only the second day of the season. I hope this guy can hit, like you said, 20 to 20, maybe 20 home runs this season. I'm really looking forward to watching this guy in the future. But guys, this is part 1 of the video. Make sure to check out 4 through 1 in the next video. We'll talk to you guys soon, and have a great weekend. And it's baseball season, so chill out on the couch and watch some baseball. We'll talk to you guys soon.